Nice to see. Tuning in.
Well, good evening, Tim. We're here in Stockholm by the Globe and, got outside here and met the rain, but it's not that bad. So, we have some people here. Kieran, who was with me yesterday, is not here. He is catching a very early plane tomorrow and going back to work. But we have some introductions.
Yes, hello. I'm Olof from north of Sweden, town called Umeå. Nice to see you.
Hi, I'm Amra. I live in Ireland, but I'm from Sarajevo.
Hello, Harry. I'm from Dublin. Well, I'm from Greece, but I live in Dublin.
So, if you have any questions, please post them here or just post them in the EU to Start forum that we hope to be seeing tonight. So any questions? Yeah, so what did they close with? Well, you can check that online. They closed with, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. What did we think of that tonight?
I think it was far better than one last night, mainly because I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Is much more easier to sing along to for a Swedish crowd anyway. One is quite complicated, so I kind of felt that it fell flat yesterday, but I still haven't found was a great closer today.
I think still haven't found is overall a better closer than one anyway. So, what do you think?
I agree, and it's also visually nice to see them walk off the stage.
Someone here
I'm a girl.
Someone here is asking how many shows you've been to.
A few. Not gonna say.
Who was the guy on stage at the end of the show?
I think you know him.
Yes, I was pretty close to the guy who got on stage during Serial Blinding Lights.
I can hold it for you.
Yeah, so he was just on the other side of the catwalk from me, and I don't know him, but he looked super excited all night and was very into it, and he was the guy who started a bit of a 40 sing-along during the encore break, and then Bono pulled him up, and then, he was so excited and just jumping around, singing his heart out. Everyone around us was like so happy for him. He looked to be having the time of his life, and Bono said at the end, I don't know his exact words, but he said something like that. He recognized his younger self in him, so I think that was why Bono wanted to pull him up on stage.
Yeah, we got a question. Let's see now about the audience. Something about why wasn't they participating, but I think they were tonight. If that's the question, I think the audience was far better than last night.
Yeah,
much more into
Agreed.
it.
Yeah,
What do you say?
absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Much more energetic, and they sang along. Much
Yeah,
more than
last night they were a bit more reserved. I mean, they warmed up towards the end as well, but today was full on, like a much better crowd, I think. And I think it's going to be even better as the gigs go progress, like Sunday, Monday, as we were saying.
Yeah, I think so. While I remember it, we got another question, and that was: is it strange listening to a band that doesn't sing in your language? I can answer for myself, and I think no. English is very common in Sweden, although we are not that great at sing-alongs, maybe. What do you guys say?
Well,
English is pretty common in Ireland as well. So.
Yeah, we kind of need to know English to live in Ireland, so it's not a problem for us.
So what do you say? Just handing this around.
I think Sweden, on the rankings, we're like top of the rankings on English proficiency outside English-speaking countries, so it's not that big a problem here. We had a question for Harry here. How does this show compare to the other EU shows you've seen?
Well, personally, I think the last show in Amsterdam was by far the nicest European show this tour so far. It's not just the set list; it was, you know, the crowd, the energy. It was a combination of everything. And even though, for example, the sound in Zigo Arena was not as good as here, it was just a, you know, very good night altogether. Anyone else?
Well,
Did you visit their hotel, the Grand? What time would be best to go? That's a question. I did visit Grand today, and the guys came out around, what was it, 3:30, I think, on their way to soundcheck.
Okay.
Edge and Adam came out. I didn't see Bono and Larry. I kind of gave up after Edge and Adam.
Yeah, they usually.
I don't do homes, just the office sometimes.
No, I didn't go.
so someone here was also asking if we are seeing the other shows here in Stockholm, and well, I'm going to all of them, and I think everyone here is.
No. We're going home in the morning.
Okay. Well, and I hope to meet the U2 guys on Sunday, because I have a seat on Sunday, so I won't need any queuing. So maybe I'll try to meet them there. I actually brought a vinyl record from Gothenburg here with me on the train, just in case. You can sign the Unforgettable Fire maybe for me. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah. So do we have any more questions?
Yes, we have, and I can hold this and put it out there. Is the venue good? Is that the Globe? I think.
Can you show them how beautiful it is?
Yeah, and that's the Globe. You can tell them about the spheric thing.
Yeah, so I
Yesterday.
said this yesterday, and this is the largest spherical building in the world. So it's quite spectacular. I've seen a few other shows here, and well, I think it's a very good venue.
The acoustics were also amazing. Very clear sound, very good sound compared to other venues, older venues. Much better here.
Yes, I've seen many shows in the Globe. I've been a music journalist, and it can be a tricky arena because it's so large. I think it's 80 meters high, so the sound can sometimes disappear up, but I think this setting was great. The sound was amazing.
And the fact that the speakers are this time around they're on the ceiling helps as well, especially in venues like this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot to get the crowd sound going, if you know what I mean. To get it loud, everyone needs to kind of sing their hearts out.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so any more questions? Oh, well, being a music journalist, how many stars will you or would you rate U2 tonight? Are you going to write a review in any newspaper?
Probably not. I don't think so. I'm on a kind of vacation thing. So I'm relaxing, watching my favorite band. But if I had to rate it, I think I need two scales. One kind of for music overall, and U2 is almost always 5 out of 5 stars. But if you compare U2 with U2, I would give this one maybe 4 out of 5 stars. They have one more level, so to speak.
Yeah, so any other questions? Will you hang out at the Liffey Irish pub tonight? Well, will anyone do that?
Well, we're catching an early flight, so we're probably heading to the airport soon.
Yeah, I won't be there either.
I don't think we will make it because my friend will leave by train tomorrow morning, and I guess he's not up for it. But maybe I am. We'll see.
Yeah, so I think we have a question here about kind of the reception of the refugee message, what the crowd reception was. Well, what do you guys think?
I think it was welcomed. Everybody clapped and stood. That's all I have to say on it.
And both nights as well.
Both nights,
And
absolutely.
I mean, and it's true, like what Bono said, that Swedish people are always, up
Yeah.
and on the front on matters like those. So I think it was well received for sure.
Yeah, I agree. It was well received, and well, Sweden is a country that receives a lot of refugees, and yeah, most people do welcome them here. So, and I would hope, being a U2 fan, that the U2 fans are even better at being having the right view on this, so to say. So yeah, I thought it was very well received, actually.
Got questions here about the mother and child reunion sequence going into I still haven't found what I'm looking for, and one. Do you guys think that works, or should they drop it?
Well, the thing is, even though you've heard Streets already, whenever you hear Mother and Child Reunion, you kind of expect Streets after it. So, but I think it still works, though. I think it still works, and I think it's gonna look good overall as well. Like in the end on the DVD and the full set list, I think it works quite well with the rest of the songs they're doing. I think it's pretty good.
It's not a great sequence, but Mother-Child Reunion is a very important part of the show, I think, with the message on the screen. And, well, they can't really let that part go, I think, so it needs to be there. Maybe they could work on the sequence a little bit, but, well, tonight where I was standing, the crowd had so much energy that I just didn't really care that it didn't work 100%. It didn't matter. It didn't matter that the set list wasn't the best one ever. When the crowd is into it, that's the most important part of a live show for me.
Yeah. Someone here writes, "I love it into bad," and well, who doesn't love those chiming tunes so bad?
Who doesn't love that?
Did the guy playing Angel of Harlem get to keep the guitar?
Well,
It wasn't
Well,
one of the Fenders
I-
they usually give to fans.
I was not by the E stage, so I should not be the one to
I
answer.
don't think
No,
he got it.
no, he didn't.
Right.
No, I think he was using one of Edge's guitars, so he didn't keep it. They bought a set of Fender guitars to give out to fans who get up on stage and play with them, but tonight wasn't one of those.
But the drummer kept the drumsticks, and I'm jealous.
It's okay, you have enough.
Or the whole drum kit. Yeah. Let's see. Any more questions?
Well, it seems like we're maybe running out of questions. So, well, what was your favorite part of the show?
Well, tonight my favorite part was, as always, almost, but more than usual tonight. I love the Sarupa going into streets thing. To get to be so close to the stage, watching it all unfold was very moving for me. So I kind of cried.
That's sweet. For me, the parts when Bono takes us back to Dublin, Cedarwood Road, that's my favorite part.
I like the fact that during Every Breaking Wave and then on for October, he took off his shades tonight. That was pretty, I guess, weird,
And
but
touchy.
it was kind of,
Yeah, eerie.
powerful at the same time as
Yeah.
well, and it matches both songs.
Yeah,
Like
he just stood there,
just strip it
like-
down.
Yeah, strip down.
Do he
Just there.
stand like this?
Mm.
Does he
Yeah, he
stand
did
like
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a very good moment.
Yeah, I think my favorite part was actually unexpectedly for me. I did not expect that it would be my favorite part, but tonight it was City of Blinding Lights because, well, I was close to the guy who got pulled up and he was so excited and you kind of lived being on stage through him, just looking at him, it was almost like being on stage yourself. So that was really great. I saw that we had another question here for Harry. How does this tour compare to the other tours you've seen? And maybe Olof can answer as well because he's seen a few too.
Well, I can say for example, the last tour, 360, I thought was the best tour I've seen so far to date. And I'm just changing my mind now with this tour. I think this is the best tour I've ever seen to date. And the 360 was great. It was a great tour and it was a great show. But it was so choreographed that the set list was kind of static throughout the whole tour. Whereas this is so much different. Like there's so much opportunity to change stuff around and play new songs. And we got Two Hearts Beat as One. So what more can you ask for?
I'm not Harry.
Okay,
I think
fair
you
enough.
wanted to say something.
Well, I'm a Zoo TV guy. That's hard to beat, of course. I didn't like the 360 tour that much, but I love this tour actually. So I will put this tour second after Zoo TV, with the Vertigo and Elevation ones close behind.
What do you think of Bono's voice tonight?
I think his voice has been steadily pretty good throughout the
Yeah, agreed.
first and the second leg.
It's incredible during every breaking wave.
And October, the
October,
last
yeah,
hour was
absolutely,
very
it's
good.
beautiful.
Yeah, I think it was powerful, great.
Yeah, I thought it was very powerful, but maybe he had lost a bit of the singing with not that much volume. I noticed that during every breaking wave he did not sing like the falsetto parts. He just did them in a normal voice. It seems like it's easier for him to sing powerfully now than to sing like with a more tender voice, maybe.
Do you think there will be an outdoor leg of this tour?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I think so.
Do you want to?
So what I think is going to happen is this is going to be a 3-year tour. So there's going to be arenas this year, then there's going to be arenas again next year. There's going to be Europe, North America again, and then the year after that there's going to be stadiums, and that all is going to coincide with the release of the new record. Again, all these things change all the time, so you can never know. But I think this is the most concrete rumor, let's say, that we've heard so far.
hopefully they will release songs of experience and then play those songs in a tour as well.
Well, they were talking about bringing a mobile recording studio with them, a la Europa. So I wouldn't be surprised if further down the line we hear some new songs live on the shows.
That would be great, like on 360.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when is your next show?
Sunday.
Berlin, what is it, 24th?
The first Berlin
First
show, anyway.
Berlin show?
Yeah, mine will be on Sunday. Next show here in Stockholm. So, any more questions? Well, maybe not. Now's your last chance to get your questions answered. Are you guys attending any other shows in UK and Ireland?
Yes.
We are. All of them.
Oh.
I'm not.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, me neither. Money. Costs money.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so... well, did anyone near the rail see the guy who's been periscoping as the U2 fan cast? So I'm not quite sure who this guy is because, well, I've been at the show. But I think I heard something about yesterday that maybe there was a crew guy who was periscoping, and I didn't see anyone.
I didn't see anything.
We
That
did
was
see
the
that one
Meerkat.
guy.
I think that's the guy who does the Meerkat, who prepares
Maybe,
the phone
yeah.
and everything, but Periscope, no.
But he was broadcasting like almost constantly. So
Yeah.
maybe it's the same guy. He just has an account as a test.
Maybe,
Yeah, so, well, here's the globe. It's lit up in pink as well. So, well, hopefully we'll see you guys on Sunday after the show. So, hope you guys enjoy this, and, well, keep enjoying YouTube. See ya.